Hi everyone, my name's Katie and I work at our Albury campus. Today I'm joined with Taylor, our student ambassador.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm a Bachelor of Outdoor Education student down at the Albury campus as well.
Great, so today we're going to talk about the costs of university. So we've split them up into two categories. You've got your deferrable costs and your non-deferrable costs. So speaking on deferrable costs, these are often university fees. So as long as you're eligible, and most people will be eligible if you're Australian domestic student or New Zealand or permanent resident, you can apply for HECS help, which is where you defer the costs of your university fees. What happens is when you receive your offer, you just fill out a really quick form that has your tax file number and some admin details. Make sure you send that off, and then you can qualify for HECS help. And that means that you don't have to pay your fees up front. You defer them until you're earning enough that it can be taken out without affecting your lifestyle too much. So at the moment, that cap is around 45,000. So once you receive a salary of 45,000 a year, you'll start getting some of your HECS taken out as part of your tax. So it's not a separate line on your paycheck. It will just go lumped in with your tax, and then you will gradually start paying it off once you're working. But then there's also the non-deferrable costs. So these are ones that you do need to pay up front while you're studying at university. So this could be, accommodation. This could be all your bills. Once you're paying those, if you live on accommodation on campus, these are all be lumped in, which is really good, and that can make it easier to budget. But then it also might be books for studying, obviously food, groceries, it might be transport, and it might be additional placement costs as well. But there's heaps of ways to manage all these, and it's definitely achievable. So don't be too intimidated by all those costs. You've got time at university to, do part-time work. So you might pick up a casual job or a part-time job, and you can do that during the week while you're studying. And there's definitely enough time to study and work. And then we do have a program called Earn As You Learn, and they're based at Port Macquarie, Wagga and Bathurst, and they can connect you with employers in the regions that need part-time or casual workers. So that's a really handy program. But obviously if you're on other campuses, you can still approach local employers and organise that for yourself as well. Or some students might decide to do all their work during the summer break. So from November to February, you have all that time off, and you might get some seasonal work and work full time and save a lot of money, and then you just budget that throughout the year. So there's options there. Then there's also Centrelink, like you might get youth allowance, so you can look into that and what you can be eligible for. You might get some money with your family, so that's something you might want to discuss with them prior to applying for university, just around everyone's expectations there. Or you might also apply for scholarships too. So there's a lot of scholarships, and we have a whole video on that I would recommend watching, because you may as well go for scholarships. They're out there and we want to give away the money. So Tay, how have you found managing your budget while you're at uni?
Yeah, so probably my biggest thing, I've been eligible for Centrelink, so I receive youth allowance and rent assistance. But also I've always liked to have a part-time or a casual job. So for me, I've been lucky enough to have employment through the university, which is really great because they understand when session's on, when you're on holiday, so when you might be around the campus, or maybe you're busy with exams. So they've been really flexible. Otherwise, just local work in hospitality at a cafe. And that kind of gives me extra money. It's nothing that I have to do, but it gives you a bit of diversity in your week and extra play money if you want to sign up to social sports or anything like that.
Yeah, beautiful. And it can also be really helpful to have that part-time job, that work experience, so that when you do finish university and you apply for graduate positions, that even if you aren't referring to something within your industry, you've still got that work experience and those kind of soft skills that come with that. And you were also telling me about someone of our support services, the finance team, that a lot of students might head to get some extra help with this too.
Yeah, so what you can actually do with the Charles Sturt finance team is you can book an online appointment. So you can either go in and physically see them or have it online, and they can sit down with you and work out a budget actually, so to help you manage your money a little bit easier, so that you're not getting yourself in any sticky situations.
Yeah, great. And obviously a free service, so why not just take a little time out of your day to help you organize that? It could be really, really worthwhile. So that's all on costs of uni, but if you have any more questions, feel free to get in touch with us or visit our website for more information as well. Thanks, Tay.
Thanks.